In 1978, John Carpenter's Halloween introduced audiences to 19-year-old Jamie Lee Curtis. Curtis played babysitter Laurie Strode, who is stalked by a homicidal maniac named Michael Myers.
The lead character is a very intelligent girl who is very complicated, and a lot of screen time is given to the reality of the situation, so that when this unreal part of the story comes in, you buy it.
You know, she's not the dumb bimbo girl. She's still a cute girl, and you know, she's in high school, but she's smart, and so she gets away. And I think what people like about this film is that it's so damn scary.
Curtis was born a scream queen. Her mother was Psycho star Janet Leigh. Still, Jamie Lee worried about her big screen debut.
First day on the set, I thought I sucked and was convinced I would be fired. I remember being at home that night, and my roommate said, "John Carpenter's on the phone," and I literally thought that was it, I was going to be fired, and picked up the phone, and he actually called to say, and it's never happened again in my entire career, he called to say how happy he was with the first day's work.
P.J. Souls played Laurie's best friend Linda. Souls relished her role as the sexy bad girl.
In Halloween, I get to be the cool chick because Jamie is the babysitter, and you know, she's boring and she has bad clothes, and I was the one with the boyfriend. I was the one that, you know, already knew how to make out and do all that stuff and drink beer.
Linda's zest for life is snuffed out at the hands of Michael Myers.
I never liked in movies when people die really quickly, so I just wanted to extend it. So I remember, you know, when he was choking the phone cord, just keep making sounds. As long as you're making a sound, you're alive.
Staying alive was not a problem for clean-cut babysitter Laurie Strode.
Jamie Lee Curtis was great in Halloween because we thought we had another kind of submissive victim, and then of course we found out, you know, how empowered she could become.
The virgin, the one who has not given up her body. So there's this kind of moralistic element to it. The girl who has the power to kill the monster is the one who is pure at heart. It's almost like a fairy tale, isn't it?
Hardly. Still, Halloween quickly became the highest-grossing independent film of its day when it opened on October 25, 1978. Audiences could barely contain themselves.
John is very specific about saying that if you're vulnerable enough as a character, that in fact people will talk back to the screen.
It's one of those movies where you want to scream at the screen and be like, he's right there. You can't.
And sure enough, you know, there was a woman in Hollywood who, when I left the house to go across the street, stood up and screamed, "Don't go in there, girl, he's over there, he's gonna get you." You know, I mean, it was so clear that it was exactly what he said it was going to be.